Did you know vitamin D is not a vitamin at all? It's actually a hormone. That's right. It is a hormone that is made from cholesterol. The sun hits cholesterol coursing through the skin and it turns it into vitamin D, which does dozens of different functions around the body. Vitamin D is critical for heart health, brain health, immune health, skin health, anti-cancer. Everything involves what they call vitamin D. But it's a hormone as it circulates around the body after it's made from cholesterol. So the moral of the story here is don't fear cholesterol. Cholesterol is to be embraced. It is a wonderful, perfect molecule created to do so many different things. Yet it's been vilified incorrectly and wrongly by the medical system, by their pharmaceutical controllers. You see, cholesterol is not the villain. It is the hero of the story. And when you eat cholesterol-rich foods, you're in good shape when they come from good sources. And you don't want to lower your cholesterol down with pharmaceuticals. That's a big mistake. That makes you sick. Doesn't make you healthy, makes you sick. Sunshine, they told us, was bad. But yet the sun does so many different things, including making vitamin D from cholesterol. What if everything they told you is a lie and you just trust your innate intelligence and do it like our ancestors have done for so many years?
I was actually so into vitamin D at the time that I was doing finger prick blood tests in my office to test people for vitamin D. And then I learned about vitamin D being, literally rat poison. It is literally sold as rat poison. And it causes hypercalcemia in humans. People will say, oh, the dose doesn't cause that in humans. I mean, there's literally people who have died from hypercalcemia from vitamin D supplements. It's happening. And there's back in the 1940s, they were putting vitamin D in foods. They were fortifying different foods with vitamin D, and literally infants died. So vitamin D kills humans. Don't worry about it. Oh, and it was studied as a potential genocidal tool in South Africa back in the day. They were seeing if they could literally kill people by sneaking them vitamin D. So anyway, so I got into that, and then I had to do a mea culpa to all my patients and say, we're not doing vitamin D anymore.
Find out if your vitamin D. Here's how to check and find out if your vitamin D supplement is made with a known carcinogen and contains the active ingredient in rat poison. Part of the problem is that most people have no clue how vitamin D supplements are made. Most vitamin D supplements start with sheep's wool. The sheep's wool then gets stripped for lanolin, which is a waxy fat that comes from sheep's wool. But don't worry, you're not swallowing it yet. That lanolin then gets processed with solvents that pull out the cholesterol precursors. Methylene chloride is used for this. Methylene chloride is a known carcinogen. So you want to get your vitamin D supplement and look at the label. If it says cholecalciferol, you've got a very high chance that methylene chloride, this known carcinogen, was used. But wait, it gets better. Hexene is also used. If you're not familiar, hexene is a neurotoxic solvent that's used in seed oil extraction. Then ethanol. Yeah, the same flammable industrial solvent labeled as a hazardous chemical because of its flammability, inhalation risk, and central nervous system depression at high exposure is also used to wash and dissolve the intermediates in your vitamin D supplement. But stay tuned, friends, we're just getting warmed up. Then acetone is used as a solvent to wash, dry, and crystallize the vitamin D. We are in fact talking about the same acetone in nail polish remover. I would guess your doctor didn't tell you that one when they told you to take 5,000 IUs per day in the winter months. Most bulk vitamin D3 as cholecalciferol comes from a small group of factories in China and India. Labels do not tell you which solvents your batch was exposed to, and there's no safety testing requirements. But here's the part that no one talks about. Cholecalciferol is also the main active ingredient in rat poisons. Now, if that doesn't raise some serious red flags about whether synthesized vitamin D supplements containing cholecalciferol is something you want to be putting in your body, I don't think anything will. This is why most of the members in our program synthesize their vitamin D naturally, the way nature intended, from sunshine, without burning. We have ways to do it without prematurely aging your face, and even if you live in northern hemispheres where the sunlight is more sparse in the winter months. If you've enjoyed this video and you want more like this, click the share button and follow for more.
All right, if your doctor has you on fish oil or omega-3 fatty acids for brain or heart health, check out this study from Harvard Medical School. This was a systematic review and meta-analysis, which is the gold standard of studies in 2021. This is a 5-year study of 81,000 people. And what did they find? They found that marine supplementation with omega-3 was associated with an increased risk of atrial fibrillation, especially if you're taking doses above 1 gram a day. And it says here, omega-3 fatty acids are often promoted for heart health, but this analysis found long-term use, especially at high doses, can increase the risk of developing AFib. Every additional gram per day increased the risk by 11%, and overall there was a 25% increase in AFib risk for those that are taking omega-3 fatty acids. And why does this happen? Well, omega-3 fatty acids cause oxidation inside the body. They disrupt the cellular voltage and they cause electron loss, which increases inflammation. And this occurs even if the omega-3 fatty acid is nitrogen flushed, organic, cold pressed, all of that, because you're introducing it into a body that's filled with light, heat, and oxygen. If this is all new to you, comment omega down below and I'll send you a couple really, really good resources and the one vitamin that can reverse the damage from omega-3 fatty acids.
Omega-3 fish oils do not actually support the body the way they have claimed over the last however many years. Do not get scammed by taking these, as they are actually toxic to your body and especially your nervous system. Let me explain. So there's a recent study that followed patients for 2 years that took omegas in high doses. And what they found is it did not improve cognitive function. It did not reduce shrinking of the brain like they had claims prior, and it did not improve their memory. It actually has worsened and creating worsening outcomes for individuals with their cognitive function. It actually accelerated cognitive decline due to the oxidative effects of fish oils. It is impossible to control the rancidity in fish oils, even if you're getting the best high quality brands and you're paying the good price for them. It doesn't matter. These are rancid oils that you do not want to introduce to your body. They're extremely immunosuppressive, which is why you might see lowering in inflammation like triglycerides and what have you, and things that look good on paper but may not look good into our nervous system. So please do not get scammed by taking something like a fish oil. These are oxidative oils, just in the same conversation as these other oxidative seed oils are, and they're expensive and they actually can create more harm than good. If you're trying to get omegas, fine, just get them from your foods.